Willkommen. My name is Sean Huggins. I'm an American living in Germany, and on this channel, I'm looking to learn all about life in Germany and Europe in general through watching silly videos and stuff on the internet with you guys. So if you enjoy, consider subscribing. We got new videos every single day, and let's just hop straight into it. So today we are back to easy German, and in this video, we're going to take a look at typical American. What do Germans think is a typical American from Easy German? So let's see. What do Germans think of America? I'm a little nervous
Easy
here.
German. Wir sind heute zurück in Berlin und wir sind hier mit Shane.
Hallo.
Hallo
Shane
Shane.
ist Amerikaner, lebt in Berlin und er
Hallo.
fragt heute, was fragst du heute die Berliner?
Ich bin mir nicht so ganz sicher, aber ich glaube, ich frage irgendwie wegen Vorurteile von Amerikanern in Berlin. Ein bisschen über Amerika.
Gegenüber Amerikanern.
Gegenüber
American
Amerikanern.
Stereotypes. There we go.
Also was die Leute über Amerika denken.
Genau, sowas. Und Amerikaner vor allem, weil das ist mir ganz wichtig.
Was denkst du, was sie antworten?
Ich habe meine Ideen, aber ich sage das erst am Ende. Mal schauen.
All the Germans are going to say that Americans are fat and stupid and carry guns around and don't care about anything and are stupid. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my prediction.
Alles klar, los geht's.
Let's see.
Zack. Okay, es geht um eine Frage. Was ist eure Vorstellung von Amerikaner? Was ist ein typisch Amerikaner?
Typical American.
Ja. Dick ist er.
Yeah, wow, there we go. First answer, chubby and fat. Okay, cool.
Nein, die sind weiß.
Chubby, fat, and white. Okay. Cool.
Es geht um eine Frage. Was ist ein typischer Amerikaner?
Ein typischer Amerikaner ist sexy und geil. Und ich.
What
Nein,
the
das
heck?
Ist
Du bist Amerikaner dann.
Ich bin Amerikaner.
Super, ich auch.
What the frick? Okay. That's weird.
Ja, du.
Amerikaner.
Ja.
Bitte, Julia? Sehr freundlich, sofort sehr
Okay. Let's see. Very friendly, right away, open, and in the end,
letztendlich total oberflächlich.
totally superficial. Dude, Julia had a bad experience with a guy, I'm going to assume. Maybe the guy from the last clip, the sexy guile guy. Both of her friends were like, what? You want to know about America? Ah, Julia, you have some pretty good experience with some Americans. You have some pretty strong ideas about them. You can take this question. And she's like, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Actually, this is how Americans are. She has a bad experience with an American man, that's for sure.
Okay, wo kommt das her? Also,
Weiß nicht, das aus Erfahrung.
Yep. Came from experience. Yep. As expected. Yeah. There was a little bit of foundation work built up there. That came from a place of like, I've been waiting for this moment. Her friends even gave her the platform too. That's so funny.
Also ich habe viele amerikanische Freunde. Mir sind sie ganz sympathisch. Ich bin in Amerika zur Schule gegangen in Detroit.
Went to school in Detroit.
Und
Cool.
deshalb habe ich nicht solche Berührungsängste.
I actually know another guy that went to school in Detroit and is a German. I think because Detroit has a big automotive industry out there, maybe a lot of Germans go over there to learn some stuff, see how American factories work and the car industry in America works and stuff, and then they can go back to Germany and help the German companies and vice versa. If I had to guess, I don't know.
Ich bin halb Amerikanerin.
Oh, half
Ja.
American.
Okay.
Ich würde Amerikaner, naja, mit den Atomwaffen so ist vielleicht ein bisschen brutal, aber meine Familie ist da und das finde ich sehr schön da. Und ich finde die Sprache schön, ich finde es besser als Englisch, also in England, weil das ist so ein komischer Dialekt, so the bottom oder so. Also amerikanisch-englisch finde ich schön, weil da meine Familie ist und so, ja.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. She thinks that America is beautiful. She just doesn't like the nuclear bombs that we have. Can't argue with that logic.
Ja, typisch, es gibt keinen typisch Mensch.
Ja?
Ja.
Okay.
Man kann nicht sagen, ein typisch Mensch, ja, ein typisch Amerikaner.
Can't say what a typical American
Nein,
is.
nicht glaube ich. 250 Millionen, 300 Millionen Leute, was ist typisch? Keine Ahnung.
Wow! That might actually be the most reasonable answer that we're gonna have in this entire video. If I had to guess, that's probably the most reasonable answer.
Eine Frage, okay. Und die Frage ist, wie stellen
Well, this guy's kind of scary looking. He looks like a Italian mob boss or something.
Stellen Sie Amerikaner vor. Also, wenn Sie einen Amerikaner
When you
vorstellen.
think of America,
was stellen Sie
what
vor?
do you think of?
Dumm und Geschichte.
Stupid and with no history? What?
Los.
Dude, the walk away so quickly. He's like, this interview is over. That guy is mad about something. He has some deep-seated American hatred for some reason, and I do not want to open that can of worms, so we're just going to move on from that guy. Oh my God.
Natürlich ist es ein Riesenland, aber was soll ich über jemanden sagen, den ich eigentlich nicht kenne?
Also ich finde es
Whoa, let's go back. Hold on a second. Let's not glance over this lady right here. Of course, it's a huge country, but what should I say
Ein
about
Riesenland,
someone
Aber was soll ich über jemanden sagen, den ich eigentlich...
who I don't really know? Wow. I think the whole world could learn something from this lady, because if you don't know something about the topic that you're talking about, probably not a good idea to give a strong, uneducated opinion on it. But I respect the heck out of her for saying, hey, I don't really know much about America. I don't really know much about Americans in general. So I don't know I don't know what a typical American is. I respect that a lot, actually.
nicht kenne.
Also ich finde es auch gut, dass viele Amerikaner in Berlin sind.
Oh, this is the Detroit guy. I think it's also good that many Americans are in Berlin.
Ich finde, die Amerikaner müssen ein bisschen mehr
I think Americans should learn a little more about Germany. I think Americans should learn a little bit more about Germany if they are living in Germany, or maybe if they're traveling to Germany. Americans do learn a bit about German culture and German history growing up in the States. But honestly, if you are a typical American, then you are never going to meet a German. You're never going to go to Germany. You're never going to need to know anything about Germany. So getting by with the basics of the German history and basics of German culture is definitely enough for most Americans. However, obviously, if you move to Germany, gotta learn about Germany.
über Deutschland lernen und
Of course.
Wissen und so weiter. Also ich begrüße das.
Okay, and learning German, the language German. So he's definitely talking about the Americans that move to, in this case, Berlin. They should learn more German and learn more about the German history and culture. And that makes sense. Can't argue with that.
Ist gut, also international ist immer gut für Berlin. Können gerne kommen, also.
Guck mal.
Internationals are always good for Berlin. This guy has the right idea as well. Welcoming all cultures into your country is the only way to do it, I think.
International
do
ist
it.
immer gut für Berlin.
I like that
Können
guy.
gerne kommen, also.
Guck mal, Amerikanisierung in Deutschland. Online-Bestellung für Essen. So, oh, Sie wollen dann die amerikanische Akzent vielleicht nachmachen. Ja,
How's it going, he said. Oh my God, dude. If an American did what they thought was a stereotypical German accent, ooh, the comment section on this video would go crazy. But this guy gets away with it because he's German and he's doing an American accent. And that, my friends, is what I like to call a fair play.
Was ist ein Amerikaner?
Shane,
Was?
was denkst du eigentlich über Amerikaner?
Ich denke, Amerikaner sind oberflächlich und nervig und dumm.
Und
Yeah.
arrogant.
Und arrogant
Weil sie
und
denken,
ganz
fat.
dämlich.
Dass
They're all
sie
fat.
alle Probleme der Welt lösen können. Das
Mit diesem scheiß Optimismus.
aber können sie gar nicht.
Ja, es geht gar nicht.
Nee,
Nur
alles
es ist
scheiße.
besser, pessimistisch zu sein und immer irgendwie Nein sagen und immer irgendwie pünktlich sein und ist alles besser, ne?
Amerikaner sind immer pünktlich?
Nein, ich wollte das wegen den Deutschen.
Multikulturell, sehr offen, verlassen aber ihr Land vielleicht nicht allzu häufig.
Don't like to leave their country very often. All right, I actually hear this a lot. Like, a lot of Germans or Europeans in general are like, oh, Americans never leave their own country. Dude, like, so many Europeans don't understand America. You just don't. You try to talk bad about Americans being dumb and uneducated and this and that, but you don't know how America works, dude. Hold on a second. Look at this. This is how big America is compared to all of the European Union. America is bigger than all of Europe combined. The average everyday American household can't afford the time or money to leave this country because this country is a continent. Do you understand? how big America is? Somebody living in the middle of America cannot leave America whenever they want to, like you can in the middle of Germany, and you could just drive a couple of hours and you're in another country. Americans travel to other states because in America, different states are kind of the same size as different European countries. So when Americans travel, they go to different states around America, or they go to Canada in the north or Mexico in the south, and that's it. If you want to go pretty much anywhere else besides Canada or Mexico, you have to go to an entirely different continent. So many Europeans are just like, oh, well, Americans just don't like to travel. No, dude, Americans can't hop in their car and drive 2 hours to another country because our country is a continent. Like, you can't do it. Obviously, there's exceptions. There's a lot of Americans that travel abroad and all that, but it's exceedingly more difficult for an American to cross an imaginary line on the ground that constitutes going and traveling to another country than it is for a European. That's all I'm saying. A lot of Europeans that spend their whole life in Europe, they don't understand that life outside of their country or outside of Europe is different than they're used to. But it's human nature to not be able to see past what's right in front of you, right here in your bubble. And obviously every country has these kinds of people that they see what's right in front of them. They're like, this is how I grew up, so this is how everyone should grow up. And unfortunately, these people are all over the world. It is what it is. But if you're watching this, lady, just know that people outside of Europe or people outside of Germany probably have quite different lives than what you have had in your life. So just think about it. Just try to be open-minded, you know? We're all in this together. We're all in this crazy, stupid little marble floating through space together. So
Okay. Schönen Tag, ne?
just be chill, you know?
Ach so. Ja, wir Deutschen, wir regeln alles.
Genau.
Mit Diplomatie und nicht so wie Amerikaner.
So mit
Zack,
Lächeln.
zack, Atombombe auf den Tisch.
Das auch.
Und die Vorurteile der Deutschen, die kommen immer daher, denke ich, dass sie nicht differenzieren, sondern dass sie...
Wait. What is this? This is Detroit guy. And the prejudices of the Germans, they come from, I think,
Vorurteile der Deutschen, die kommen immer daher, denke ich, dass sie nicht
the fact that they don't differentiate, but always have these
sondern dass sie immer dieses Klischee von den
cliches from America in their head.
USA auch im Kopf haben. Und es wird auch Zeit,
And it's
finde ich,
about
dass dieses
time
alte
to think of these old 68er opinions of the lefties.
68er-Denken der Linken, der alten linken Deutschen so ein bisschen
The old left-oriented Germans need to soften up a little bit. Well, it's hard to argue with that, but also I think that everybody across the world just needs to soften up a little bit. Americans need to realize that life outside of America is not the same as life inside of America, and Europeans need to realize that life outside of Europe is not the same as life inside Europe. But of course, if you grow up inside of your bubble, like I said, you know your one way of doing things, and you think everybody should like me and my stuff and the way that I have experienced life. What the heck is wrong with other people? But if you take a step back and you get out of your little bubble, then you realize there's a whole big world out there, and we can all be one big happy family together. Easier said than done, I know, but you know, a boy can dream.
bisschen aufgeweicht wird.
Wir sind hier jetzt fertig und wir
Ja, Shane.
schreiben ein SMS anscheinend.
Ich poste was auf Facebook.
Ah, okay.
Wie waren deine Interviews? Alles wie erwartet?
Alles wie erwartet. Da waren ein paar Leute, die nicht so nette Sachen gesagt haben. Ein paar nettere Antworten.
Yeah. Of course. Everywhere in the world, you're gonna have people that are not nice. You're gonna have people that are nice. It's just human nature.
Eine komplette Ablehnung, also eine komplette, sehr gemeine Antwort von einer.
Nämlich?
Aber sonst, der hat gemeint, dass wir blöd sind. Ich
We're
habe
all
nicht genau
stupid.
verstanden, aber es war sehr abwertend.
Americans are all stupid with no history. I wonder if he meant that Americans don't know any history, or if Americans don't have their own history, as in like their own culture dating back past a couple hundred years. Man, his answer was so simple and yet said so much. But at any rate, what do you guys think of Americans? I know that most of you guys watching this video are German, but even if you're not, let me know down in the comments. What do you think of when it comes to a stereotypical American? Hot dogs, hamburgers, baseball, guns, flags. Is it a bunch of big fat stupid idiots, or is it something else? I don't know. Whatever it is, let me know down in the comments. That's all the time that I have for today though. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. We got new videos every single day. Check the links in the description for all of my other social media, including my vlog channel. Thank you guys so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.